Hello and welcome back to Prezi Next. I thought that I would just demonstrate a little bit how I got started with an About Self presentation. The first little video showed us how to toggle between Prezi Classic and Prezi Next. Now that we're in Prezi Next, and then the program gives you some templates to choose, I chose the sticky note. And I didn't need that many categories for my sticky notes, so all I did to get rid of some of the sticky notes was simply click and then hit delete on my keyboard. So you can see that I have slightly less sticky notes. Now the major topics in week 2 and 3 really deal with the layout of Prezi and becoming familiar with the format. Okay, left-hand side would be our topics. Okay, everything rolls through a topic. Now there are subtopics inside the other topics, and those are broken into two sections called Planet and Stack. And so I'm just going to demonstrate a tiny bit. Overview, this shows you what the audience is going to be, and it also talks about what a conversational presentation would look like. So for best practices, I'm going to go ahead and name this presentation. Click OK. So now I know where I'm going to find. And then I'm just going to roll through. So my first sticky note says just a small town girl, and then it takes me to my topic. I did insert an image that I had taken, just a screenshot of where I was from. And everything that on this page went from the insert. I inserted some text, then I inserted some images, and then I went to an arrow and a line. Okay, and anything is editable. You just have to find out how. So for example, I can see that I can even bend this arrow once I click once. And I'm going to, oh, come on, bend a little more. There we go. There we go. And you can see I still am there. Okay. So this is just a map, and if I wanted to insert any other kind of images, I would go back up to Insert. Image goes to any saved documents that you may have. Shapes, okay, icons and symbols really open up a world of pictures. Okay, now if I want to toggle back, I would simply click back on my overview and go to my second quote-unquote slide, which is my school. And here I copied and pasted some text from an old PowerPoint that I've used, and then simply reshaped it, added a new bullet, and then added the logos on the side. Again, I found my assets online, and then I saved them and went to the insert option. Okay, so now I'm going to keep working. Thing is Life of a Lancer. So now this is where I will put about a school. I am married to the basketball coach. People always ask me about it. And then I would also put the classes that I teach. And maybe I'll add some flair to that. So I'll come in. If I wanted to center those items, I could come into alignment. Maybe I'll put some spaces for conversation. It looks a little small, so I'll increase my font size. And I'll come in. I do like riding my bike. Let me see some icons that might be appropriate. Here's a photog. And in Prezi Next, you may see some images come in sideways. All you have to do is then hold down Control and Shift, and that will rotate your image. And I will also put an image of a computer. And I'm going to balance this out with one more. Since I plan prom, maybe I'll put a music note. And it looks like this might look more balanced. The music note in between and the computer screen. Okay, this all saves in the cloud. And I am not a huge fan of this particular color of sticky note, so I'm going to come back and change it to a blue. Click on Overview, and I'm ready to just keep working through. We had mentioned that if you want to add a topic, there are 2 different types of topics to add, but that is completely optional. Also, when you animate your slides, for example, I'm going to go to Animations here. And then I'm going to add excuse me, standard zooming of my text. Again, I'll come back to Overview, and then I will click on the Present to see what the outside world would see. Excuse me. Using my arrow keys on my keyboard. And there are those animations I just finished. And the slide I just created. So you'll just continue to work through, hit escape to get back to the overview. You'll just continue to click through. Now when you're finished, the share icon is the alligator with the 3 dots. And this would give you, well, I'll have to do a little research. This is not the way that I really want to share this. So I will do another video on how properly to share your Prezi Next. Thank you.